Oh, the Storr is a very iconic place. It's in so many films. People travel from all over the world to come see it, so I'm incredibly lucky to work here. The formations are so otherworldly. It's a brilliant place. Hello, my name's Jordan Young and I'm one of the rangers here at the Old Man of Storr. And outside of doing this, I'm a photographer and filmmaker and lover of the outdoors, really. We're on a patrol. We're walking around the perimeter of the fence. So inside this deer fence is a site of scientific interest. So basically I'm just walking around the fence because some sheep are getting in somewhere. And it's just to make sure that we can seal up the gap in the fencing. We'll need to come back with a new fence post. This one's ripped out, but for now we'll just attach it on. Kind of bend it in a bit. We'll come back later with a proper fence post. We maintain a lot of the pathwork that you see here. We do the fencing and look after the environment and try to prevent a lot of the erosion that happens here just from the sheer number of people that visit. But I think our biggest job really is educating people in the outdoors and doing so in a really kind of fun and proactive way where we can get people excited about where they are and really just improve their experience. So all this like moss on the ground here, this is star moss, this stuff. So this is all sphagnum moss. So it was used during the World Wars as like wooden dressing and stuff like that. But what we really love it for is it's kind of regrowing over all this forestry plantation. And what happens is the moss grows in layers and layers and layers. And eventually the moss underneath turns into peat bog. And that's what a huge carbon capture. So more of that is good. So we're just going to head up to see the old Boddock himself now, the Old Man of Storr. Morning guys. How you doing?
Hi, great.
Lovely sunny day.
Yeah. Oh.
So beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Working here is very special, and what's really nice about it as well is with my job, it's a lot of it is about kind of restoration and kind of preventing erosion. So you can see your job making an impact on the environment, even if it's just picking up litter that you find, something's blown out somebody's pocket or something like that. That is an immediate impact on the environment, which is lovely. So this is our geomesh, it's called, or it's like a Hessian mesh that holds on to the landscape. So basically this is to help bring back the ground after some heavy erosion damage. So it just holds the soil in place just long enough for grass to take root and for plants to start to grow through. It's working really well. So here you can see the grass growing over the top of it, and as we go further up you'll see more of it where you can hardly see the mesh anymore. It's growing right over the top. So this is repairing all the damage from before this path was here, when there's lots of people going up and down and just kind of spread out. People think it's okay to throw away banana peels and oranges just because obviously they're biodegradable and you get rid of them, but they're really not meant to be in this environment. This is quite a fragile alpine environment, so introducing something like banana peel really changes the soil pH and stops plants from being able to grow. So don't throw your peels away, keep them for later. Hey guys, how you doing?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, good. You having a lovely day? Get some good shots.
Brilliant time. Oh yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, I'm Jordan. I'm the local ranger here, so I just walk around chatting to everyone.
Pleased to meet you.
Yeah. How you doing?
Hello.
What's amazing about this job is you get people from all walks of life, people from Scotland, England, all over the world. They all come here because this is their dream to come to the Old Man of Storr, and they've got a amazing story of like their preparation to come here, and this for people. Some people, this is their Everest. This is like a big deal for them. This is a big climb, and it's kind of the highest they'll ever be, and it's amazing to be there when people like achieve what is their dream. It's amazing. Nice fellas.
How much longer is this way?
About 15 minutes.
Really?
Really not far.
And is it going up for you?
It doesn't go up to the top. No, this loops round. It'll go back down a wee bit, just to the bottom of the steps here. So definitely recommend it on your way back to go that way.
Okay.
You'll love it. So nice.
More difficult?
No, it's easier.
Easier?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, less steps.
Okay.
Better on the legs. We get a lot of tourists here in the Old Man of Storr. I think we're now the second most visited site in Scotland next to Edinburgh Castle. So we've gone from just a few years ago having only 20,000 people a year coming to now over 300,000 plus a year, which is a huge jump in numbers. With that is lots of opportunity, but also a lot of issues can rise from that. So we've got erosion being the biggest one, just the sheer volume of people. It's more likely to be more erosion. It's not that people are doing anything out of badness, it's just people aren't educated in it. So a big part of my job is educating people on the outdoors and how to access it responsibly. Needs a bit more of a breeze so it wafts.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, it's like so good at posing.
Most of the time at least.
Particularly on a nice day like today, everyone's just always in such a good mood up here. It's hard to find someone not enjoying themselves, even on bad days, really. Well, a long way one. Nice. No problem at all. No, it's clear. This is the photographer's knoll, which is the most popular point and generally the end point for anyone doing the Old Man of Storr hike. So, for a good reason, you get a very iconic view of the Old Man, and then in the background behind the Old Man of Storr you've also got the Cuillin Mountains, which is the iconic mountains of Skye. That's why it's a bit busier here. Someone's had a bonfire up here, which is a no-no really, so we're just going to remove it to discourage anyone else for lighting a fire. Pretty much.
Developing and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm part of the Skye Community Darkroom here, so we've got an enlarger that pops up.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
He's going.
Outside of being a ranger, I'm a professional photographer and filmmaker, which is why this is quite a weird experience for me. but yeah, I really love shooting on film. It tends to be what I do whenever I'm taking photos for me, if that makes sense. If I'm out by myself or out on the hill, I always shooting analog film photography. It just makes you slow down and makes you appreciate what's around you. You're not got your head stuck on a screen at all, you're kind of just enjoying it, taking the photo and moving on. So I always have a camera in my bag because it's always beautiful up here, isn't it? So I always end up wishing I had it with me if I didn't bring it. Got some Ektar 100 fancy film to go in. There you go. The Scottish landscape's really important to me. I think it's, especially here on Skye, it's so dramatic, and with the weather changing all the time. You could take the same photo like a couple of days apart and it would look completely different. Especially here in Skye, it's very dramatic and the landscape matches the weather. So this is our flat in Portree, and this is where I chill out in the evenings and develop my own film normally, generally from the day of shooting. So this is one of my favourite photos I've ever taken. I took it ages ago with a little point and click phone, and I love it. Yeah, don't know why, I just do.
Where did you get it from?
It was in Germany. Yeah.
Berlin, I guess.
Yeah, Berlin. Just the kids playing amongst the war memorial. It was beautiful. Out with being a ranger, photography is a really nice way to view the world, I think. You always kind of look at things a little bit differently. You look at light and appreciate light differently. I don't know, it gives me a good perspective, I think. Especially with analog film, it makes you slow right down and appreciate every little photo you take. So everything has to work out and line up and match perfectly to what you want it. And then there's always just a bit of chaos involved in it as well, which is life. What I like about old cameras is they're clunky. They all have their own little personalities and gimmicks that you have to get right to make it work. And they just feel nice. When you take a photo and you can feel the shutter clunk, it's a really nice feeling. We've got boxes and boxes of chemicals and lights and developing tanks. Rattly ones. Yeah, do you want to develop a film?
Sure.
I started shooting analog when I was in college. We had access to a really amazing darkroom in college and I just really loved it. It was much slower, you could take your time and nothing was perfect. That's what I really love about analog film, is it's going to be imperfect, which is fun. So you just have to embrace it and enjoy it for what it is. Developer, fixer. Develop the film, fix the image. Easy. And then you just shove it all in a tank with your film and you're good to go. Most of the images I take have something strange happening somewhere in them. So there's a bird flying off and making a blur, or there's a little person standing somewhere or hidden amongst the rocks. And I just like having something a little bit odd in an image, even if it's a bit blurry or it's got a bit of movement to it. I shoot in black and white really because colour is expensive to process. Black and white I can do myself, but I do really love like high contrast images, and that just lends itself really well to black and white images. I mean, I do love a misty day. It's hard to not take a nice photo on a misty day. It just looks, I don't know, epic and mysterious. So being up at the Old Man of Storr all the time, you kind of get used to the landscape and how it looks, but it never looks boring because there's always something different happening. So quite recently I've taken to watching the people as they're moving around in the landscape and photographing them within the landscape, because I've seen plenty of photos of the Old Man of Storr, but I've not seen lots of photos of people enjoying it. And I think that's what I've been really interested in recently. Moment of truth. Pull this out in there. Some images on there. Still a bit wet. Ooh. Oh, can't tell. I think if you asked me what I wanted to achieve with my photography while I was at college, I would have said I wanted to be a professional photographer and take high-end fashion imagery or something like that. But that perspective's drastically changed. I just love doing it, so I just want to keep doing it, even if it's in the background, and enjoying it for what it is. That's it really. I just enjoy taking photos.
Awesome.